Every time the prisoner took his medication, as soon as the guard turned away, he secretly spat it out. Then, he calmly picked up the box of yarn. Once he'd spat out all the medication, he quickly pulled a thin thread from the box. He then took out the previously hidden medication and tied it securely to the medicine bottle. With the thread, he carefully secured the other end of the thread to his tooth, after which Jack slowly began to insert the bottle into his mouth, little by little. He clenched his fist tightly until he swallowed the bottle whole. Then, he disassembled the lighter, removed the flint, and tucked it into the crevice between his fingernail and finger. After confirming he could strike a spark, he immediately hid the flint. This was the first step in his escape plan. Soon, Jack was loaded onto a helicopter, but Jack never emerged free. He was being transported to donate bone marrow to a gravely ill boy, after the boy's wealthy father had paid $5 million to have Jack killed. By this time, preparations for the surgery had already been completed, and all that remained was to transport Jack. When the helicopter landed, a convoy of police cars quickly cleared a path for the prison van. The vehicles drove unimpeded straight to the hospital entrance. The warden was extremely serious at that moment, as Jack, sitting in the van, was like walking money to him. But suddenly, a police dog sniffed something on Jack, but he quickly scared it off. When Jack saw confidential documents being handed over to hospital staff, he immediately realized he now belonged to a rich man. Jack looked at the rich man with feigned gratitude. If not for this man, he never would have had a chance to escape. Having learned that Jack was a particularly dangerous criminal, the doctors carefully transferred him to a hospital bed, still handcuffed. But when the doctor responded to Jack's praise, she decided to help him and remove the handcuffs. At that moment, Jack bit down on the bottle of medication he'd swallowed earlier, knowing the doctor was about to administer anesthesia and bracing himself. The nurse quickly administered the anesthetic. After the injection, Jack closed his eyes. On the other side of the hospital, the boy was already awaiting a bone marrow transplant. The nurse thought Jack was about to pass out, but little did she know that Jack wasn't falling asleep at all. It was a scene from the movie Desperate Measures.